Alright, good afternoon, welcome back to another episode of Tropical Fruits with Mother Nature Melbourne. Now I know it's been over a month now since our last very quick video, and a lot has changed. Last month we were obviously in autumn, and as you can see by all the leaves on the ground, and as you probably already know, we're swinging straight into winter. And the weather hasn't been shy in displaying that for us, as we all know already. We've had our first few frosts, first few cold, windy, wet days, and I thought, what a better time than to do an update as to how everything is going on here, what sort of made it, what's died so far, and what's in ICU, what's in protection now, and what's not getting any protection at all this year, until I decide that they need protection. So without further ado, we'll get stuck into it. So just very quickly, this was one of our projects that we have just recently completed, for all of you vegetables lovers out there. We've got 4 new garden beds we've just installed here, all with raised garden beds rather. And I won't go too much into it, but we've got our garlics, kales, a lot of Asian greens, so bok choys and Chinese broccolis, your choy sums, and many other different variations of winter grown veggies, so in the broccoli and cauliflower family. So yeah, that was done over the break, and we've also put in a new trellis up here. So one of the main things that's changed, if you remember the banana passion fruit, well, that's actually been moved. We've actually changed its location now. It's in a pot temporarily, and it's doing pretty well. Pretty happy in the pot, but he used to crawl around the back fence, which we used to have a tropical area there. That's now changed too. We came to the conclusion that that area was getting way too much sun and was too dry, and so we moved it. And I've just come to think of it, guys, that's not the banana passion fruit, that's a kiwi. That's the kiwi berry rather. The banana passion fruit's on the other side, so that's a kiwi berry. It's actually doing really well here. It's protected, so if you know this area from my past videos, protected by this big tree and by the back fence, and that can happily crawl over there and we'll have no issues. Back over to this end here, this is the banana passion fruit, which is also in a pot. It's a bit set back actually, a bit dry, but I'm confident that he will come back again. Passion fruits are not something that would die easily rather, so I'm not too worried about him. Alright, let's walk down to the other end. So vegetable area, which I just said, we got 1.5 meters worth of vegetable mix, so still some leftovers there, and we've spread them over to the fruit trees as well. So moving right along, so this was the old tropical area, if you remember, which we have since pulled apart. What we have left though, we've left quite a few different things. Number one is a pepino, for obvious reasons. This guy is almost, say, 2.5 meters long now, so he's more than welcome to stay there, and we're not going to try and remove him. And the reason also is he's happy and he's thriving, so he's got fruits going up and down the entire vine, if you want to call it, and he makes a good hedge. So if he's happy here, why move him? We do keep him pruned every now and then, just so that the as you can see, it's got heaps of fruits here. Let's have a look. There was a bigger fruit down here before, as you see, but yeah, why move them when they're actually doing pretty well? So, which reminds me, this weekend this guy needs a bit of a pruning anyway, so that the energy goes towards the fruits. That's what we want. And there's a big one, biggish one there. Alright, so yeah, Pepino stayed, and he's doing really well. He's flowering now, as he does. And no reports with the Pepino, but all in all, he's doing really well. Really happy with it. I sort of think he sort of likes it this time of the year with the excess rain, and he provides a great screen. So this was one Pepino plant which we planted in 2020, I think 2020. Yeah, but he's doing extraordinarily well now, happy to say. Right next to him, if you remember, we moved the Paxton Prolific. He's growing all his leaves back, which I'm happy. He did go through some sort of shock, I think, when we did originally move him, but he's settling in back now. So I think by summer he should be doing much more better than what he is now. As you can tell, he did go through shock, and that's why he sent out flowers. I feel like the flowers, when fruits send out flowers, two reasons. Number one, well, obviously fruits send out flowers because they got seeds, and to multiply. But when a fruit is stressed, or when a plant is stressed, in order for it to continue and for its life to go on, it sends out fruits with seeds. So it multiplies, and even though the mother dies, there's still, its offspring through the seed and through germination continues. So yeah, there you go, a little bit of science for you. But yeah, that's Paxton Prolific is doing okay, and I'm like I said, I'm pretty sure he'll pull through winter without any sort of fuss. What else? We've got our passion fruit. This was a Nelly Kelly, I think it's called. I don't know what I'm going to do with this guy. This is the really, really terrible quality trellis from Bunnings. They used to sell really good quality, but now they've dropped the ball on it, and I'm not happy with it at all. And the reason is because look how big this is going to grow. It's going to grow massive, and I wouldn't mind if it was there, but it just feels as though this is not going to hold it. Very healthy, this passion fruit. No chance of it dying at all, I don't think. Again, I don't know what we're going to do with it here. I think I might have to reinforce that terrible wiring, just so it can stay here and make a proper arch for it, because right now, not a chance. Moving quite along, as you can see, all our ornamentals that we've put here now. Agaves, aloe veras, cordyline for those of you who know what these are. Our gingers. Our sugarcane's still there, which we'll take a closer look at shortly. And we've got some palms there too. But anyways, that's probably not what you guys are here for. Pomegranate, which is the Ben-Hur, I believe it was, the Ben-Hur variety. No, Wonderful, sorry. Yeah, Wonderful. It's gone dormant now, as it should. So obviously not much to report there. Moving along, as you can see, this bark was all black during spring, but as soon as it rains, the birds come and have a feast, and they dig up all the rubs. So what else have we got here? The curry tree is looking pretty sad now, going into winter. Again, not something that I'll be too fussed about. I know for sure he's going to come back. He's looking really sharp anyway, so he's been replanted properly now. And yeah, like I said, come spring and summer, he'll do absolutely fine. He's got loads of new growth coming up the top there anyway, so that's fine. Our lemon guava, which is here too now, where you can get a lot more sun than where he was before, and he, again, way happier. So interesting with plants and the positioning, where you put them and how you protect them, and just sort of when you move them and they actually find the right place, you know they found the right place when they start shooting out loads of growth. So you can see all that reddish growth at the top. So the plant's obviously happy. So yeah, moving right along, what do we got? Some more cordyline and agaves and gingers. And then obviously we've got this guy here, a Hawaiian guava. Now I'm not entirely sure if I'll be protecting him this year. I've seen mixed reviews online. Apparently they're meant to go this purpley colour during winter. I don't know if they're dormant or not, but he looks pretty happy so far, if that's what happy is. So I'll leave him there, and then if he starts showing some signs of burning or anything like that, or dryness, I might protect him a bit later. But at the moment, what do you guys reckon? I reckon he'd be alright. Hawaiian guava from Ross Creek, planted here this year, so he hasn't moved. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, what did I leave? As you can see there, we'll get a bit closer. Turmeric, which has started to pop up everywhere, which is pretty cool. Turmeric is obviously a great source of for your health. So turmeric stayed. We have got our beautiful choco, which we're going to leave. That can grow. I don't really care. They can go over the back of the chicken pen. Not entirely fussed. These things are going for about almost $20 a kilo now, these chocos. So, and if you're from an Asian family, or you love eating your Asian food and you love eating your chocos, these guys can set you back quite a bit. So $20 a kilo, yep, he's going to stay. What else? We've got our holy basil, which is doing fine. Beautiful. These I think these are called colour lilies. Started to bloom. They bloom in winter, so he's doing absolutely fine. Let's step back a bit. Nathan banana, I think it's called Cavendish. Nathan Cavendish banana. He's doing fine there. I know he'll do fine come summer too. These bananas always do well anyway. They're going to be yellow during winter, but they come back pretty well during summer, so spring summer. This is another turmeric which we bought from Pots Galore. Highly recommend if you're in the southeast, get out to Pots Galore. They've got heaps of cool stuff there for beginners, so yeah, check them out for sure. That was a pretty decent sized turmeric. He'll just stay there. He'll die back during winter, but again, guarantee he'll come back during summer. What else do we have? Wasabi. We're going to give this a shot. These do well in winter, and we're going to put that just into that little tub there. So we'll get that tub sorted with some pebbles and rocks and start planting some water-based plants, watercress, wasabi, etc. Papayas, they've been protected, as you guys know from the video a month ago. I just checked on them. They're doing absolutely fine. We won't have to open them up for now anyway. Actually, we'll open the second one for you because I haven't had a check of that one. So we'll have a look. You can see it's a bit humid in there because there is a bit of water getting in there. But all in all, they're doing fine. So a little bit of water is not too much of a worry, just when they get flooded with all that other water. And as you can see, the leaves are big, the trunk is still solid. Happy days. We'll leave him for now. Very easy protection, guys, if you want to do this. This plastic is about, I think it's about $30 at Bunnings. Thank you for your patience. Just have to put the plastic back on. More palms and cordylines and that sort of stuff here. Sugarcane, we've moved them in a more protected area. Reason is because they were getting, again, too much sun, which was killing them. Well, not killing them, but it wasn't benefiting them. So they're in there now, which I'm sure they'll do much better. I'm just trying to squeeze in here. Lift this up a bit. We'll fix that after. The avocado, this Fuerte, be the death of me. I don't understand what's wrong with it. Moved it out of that corner there. It wasn't doing too well, so I've put it on a larger mound. I'm thinking of cutting it all the way back, maybe starting it all over again. I did that with one of them the other time and it worked, so hang 10. We'll see how we go with that one there. Avocado forte, so it's not doing too well, that one. We've planted some potatoes, so they can just stay there for now. What else we got here? So I'm trying to... This is like it's like a jungle design, which is what I wanted, but this is the problem when you're trying to get through. Here we go. Alright, bananas, Monstera, Deliciosa, fruit salad. This guy's gone crazy. I need to cut him down a bit. What do we got? Allspice. Yeah, I just remember the cool Allspice. How's he? Look at him. He's doing really, really well. He has shown no sign of damage at all during this period, and maybe because he's got protection from like almost all angles here. Look where he is. He's just there, the middle screen. But he's doing really, really well. The Allspice. Who would have known? And look, even new growth too. How cool is that? So I was going to protect him during winter, but why do we need to? Look, it's almost like he said, I don't need protection. I'm acclimatized. I'm as strong as an apple tree. So there you go, guys. And bushy, really bushy too. I love it. See how he goes during winter. Jasmine is going everywhere, which is great. Jasmine brings in the pollinators, so I don't mind. He's starting to crawl up there, which is what I want it to do. I want it to spread. I want this whole area to be closed off. So what else? What's going on here? Pepino's opening up for rain. It's interesting how plants do that. When it rains, they open. So there you go. Bottom level, let's go down to the canopy. The lower canopy, what do we got? Sweet potatoes. It's just growing because I planted that sweet potato there. Sweet potato's doing well. Betel leaf, don't expect too much from it, but look, new growth on the bottom there, so go figure. Let's see how that does during winter. And coffee is there still too, so we'll leave them there. Interesting. What else have we missed out? Oh, we still got to go check out the tropical area, the new tropical area. Abundance of chilies. When you live in an Asian household, you can't have enough chilies, guys. So abundance is good, something that you want. All right. Coconut tree, not palm tree. So these are all palm trees. They're going to provide the canopy to protection of other sensitive plants that I may or may not pop in there. So I've got 2 queen palms. I wish they were coconut palms. Unfortunately, they're not. Alright, let's keep going. Don't mind the false gate. Just so the dogs don't get in. What else have we got? Yes. Ice cream bean. He's gone huge. I think I need to put a stake on him. Up to go up. Look how... what is it? Nearly 2 meters. Nearly. Grown massive now. This is the first time I've actually come out and had a proper look. I normally do a quick walk around of all our plants and trees, but I just look at the growth on it. It's beautiful. It's a really nice tree, guys. I highly recommend it. Look at the growth on it. If anything screams tropics, the leaf. It's this ice cream bean. Wow. I just admire this, and I know you guys can't really gather it from camera. Does it no justice, but this is a beautiful tree. Should I stake it or should I leave it? What do you think? It's going out. This branch is growing massive. I don't know if that's the wind or should I put it up? Maybe I should leave it. Looks a bit funny if I put it up. I don't think the wind's gonna get it. What do you think? Almost touching the banana. Alright, banana. Still not flowering. Trying to send out pups. God knows for what. I don't know why it's sending out pups, which is doing my head in. I'm going to clean these pups out, I think. I don't know why this is trying to send out pups when it hasn't even fruited yet. Maybe next year is a year. What do you think? We've had it for 3 years now? Yeah, 2 to 3 years. Still waiting on it. Anyways, keep waiting. It's good ornamental anyway. What else have we got? Let's keep walking. Let's go on a walk. Oh yes, the new tropical area next to the rubbish bins, because it gives more protection. It's going to look nicer eventually. A bit of a mess at the moment, but it doesn't matter. Alright, let's start over here. What's this? Pomegranate. Yeah, pomegranate. But look at this. Black Magic. Got this from Bunnings last week. On clearance for $10. So I took advantage of it and jumped on it and grabbed it. So essentially the fruit's come out black. Looks like it was struggling a bit. It's still struggling a bit. I've given it a bit of sea salt. We're going to see how it goes. Considering, yeah, see the leaves are just falling off, which is fine. It's dormant anyway, so I don't really, these leaves got to come off anyway. Let it start again. Let it go into dormancy and let it just send out new shoots, because the energy has been put into the plant trying to recover. It's not going to recover with whatever disease reddened it is, but we'll see how it goes. But yeah, that's the Black Magic which we got. What else? That bamboo, we've got to get that the hell out of there. Tobacco. Beautiful and strong. Fruiting for some unknown, confused reason. This plant is confused. Stopped fruiting, but doing really well. Leaves are massive. Hass avocado. Yes, much better. Now that we've moved him on a higher mound, fresh soil, the leaves are growing back. So happy to report. Good reports all round. If you remember from the last few videos, about 2 months ago, this guy was going all funky and weird and doing all sorts of weird shit. Sorry, excuse the language, but sorry. But now it's coming back, so a bit of death there. That's all right. This shit little branch anyway. So okay. Anyways, we better move on from this avocado. There's a million words that probably going to come out that probably shouldn't come out about this avocado, but fingers crossed. Moving right along. Mango. All right. 2 R2 E2s, 1 seedling, 1 grafted. Living outside now. They were inside. And then I thought, why are they inside? They've had an indoor session already last year, and they did fine. So they can come out to an outdoor protected area. Minimal coverage. This guy's going. Looks a bit flimsy to me. I think he might be getting too much rain. I don't know. Have to have a look. Maybe protect him. Well, he's going to be outside until he shows definite signs of damage. I don't think that's a definite sign of damage. I think that's some other weird, funky disease. But we'll see. Thinking. Look at the contrast. Yeah, maybe that guy does need to go to ICU, which means indoors. New leaf? I don't know. New growth? No. Anyways, contrast. R2, E2. Grafted. Way better. Mangoes do funky stuff all the time. 1 minute they're good, and then next minute they're going to hypershock, and then they just know one way, which is death. So keep an eye on him. If he needs to be brought inside, he's coming inside. Alright, keep moving on. Moringa. This guy was up to here, about up to there, and then there was a dead branch on there, and I tried to pull it and it broke in half. Unfortunate. But he's doing absolutely fine. No issues with him there. He can stay there. He's going to be in a pot for a bit, just until he gets used to the weather. We got him from Ross Creek Tropicals. I never got to show you guys that, based on the amount of time that I had. But Ross Creek Tropicals, advanced moringa. Yeah, always good to get advanced trees, guys. In Melbourne, you just better chance that way, and I'll show you an example of that shortly. Why advanced trees are better. Pisang, Ceylon, bananas. Guys don't really want to see bananas, do you? Unless they're fruiting. Lychee's coming back. If you remember this guy, when he went into the ground, got some hypershock, chose death, put him back into a pot with some good soil, and now he's choosing recovery, which is great. Leaves are a bit yellowish, but that's alright. I know he'll survive winter, so he's not going in the greenhouse or indoors or protected area, so does that matter, until he looks like he's about to die. Alright, and down again, what do we got? The Tyso lychee. I absolutely love this lychee. Beautiful. It's shooting out new growth. This guy was the one that was dying a couple months ago in the middle of summer, and then he just shot back like a champion. So I'm going to get more Tyso lychees, or no, well, we'll get more Tyso lychees because they're good lychee trees. They survive. They look like they survive. This guy's got no protection at all. Maybe this, but no protection at all, and he's taking it like a champ. So, Tyso lychee, get on it. What's this? Banana is a Cavendish? Ladyfinger probably. Doing fine. And another Babako. This one I got locally from a local seller. Not as good as the other one there. I don't know why this one's acting all funky for, but that's fine. He'll sort himself out. And then on the back there we've got our dragon fruit, which is, we're not too sure what we're going to do with that yet. We'll figure it out. The other dragon fruits are still back in the tropical area. And then yeah, this funky banana here, which is meant to be a blue finger. Ice cream banana. Yeah, doesn't look crash hot. We'll sort something out during summer, don't worry. Alright, but yeah, that's a new tropical area, guys. As you can see, not looking too crash hot at the moment, but still in the job. So everything looks pretty dark green too, which generally is a pretty good sign. Trying to think if there's anything I missed before I show you what's indoors. There's only one thing that I moved really indoors, but I don't know. All our coconuts died eventually. I don't know why. It was coming into summer and winter. I'm so tempted to get another one from Ross Creek. $100, a bit pricey. So it's probably going to die in a couple of months. Not to mention, there's someone in Victoria, if you live in Sunbury, I think it is. Yeah, there's someone who's selling them there too. The Malay dwarf messaged her, said, do you reckon it's going to make it through Melbourne winter? And she said yes, no problems. Don't know about that. Not to mention there's also another person who's about 10 minutes away from where I live, which I was driving, and they planted one which is about a metre high, 1.5 metres now. Metre? I'll say a metre. Yeah, about a metre. In ground. Yeah, I'll buy a dwarf Malay if that one makes it through winter. Right? So, probably not going to buy one. And there's a banana there too, which is doing fine. Alright, that's pretty much everything that's outdoors at the moment. What do you guys reckon? Thoughts on outdoors? Let's go indoors. I'll show you something that's in ICU/high protection. Okay, it's about 40 degrees in here. And excuse me, I just wanted to show you what we've got in a body bag. I mean a plant bag. It's called a Carambola Bilimbi Advanced. Yeah, so I didn't give up on Bilimbi. I wanted to give it another shot. and it's not going to handle this dry heater, so I had to put it in a bag, and as you can see a few of the droplets there. I'm constantly spraying it with that. And the reason is, I'll show you what the result of another one is. Okay, that's a result if you don't spray them and don't keep them in a humid environment. I think this was from Ross Creek as well, both from Ross Creek. One's advanced, but this is what happens. So pointless, $40 for a stick, a glorified stick. But anyway, my fault. And it's just an ornamental. What is this? A frangipani. He's fine there, you can stay there. But back to the Blimby, advanced Blimby. I'll show you inside the body bag. See? Perks of that. Yeah. Says, have faith. I kept a coconut alive in winter. Surely this guy can stay alive. It's a bit of a weird design, but it works. And then summer he'll go back outside without putting him under too much stress. It's hot in here. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So maybe we'll end with the weather report, what we're looking at for the next couple of days. So that's Monday, and then Tuesday 18, 19, and 16, 18, 19, 18. So it's not too bad, and night temperature's not too bad either, but yeah, gotta get ready, guys. But anyways, thanks for your patience. 32-minute video. I know I haven't posted a video in a long time, but I have been watching your videos, so I thought I probably need to do one since it's a bit quiet today. Let me know what your thoughts are. Comment, you know I love to see your comments. Like it, subscribe the video. Let's keep getting these subscriptions up, guys. I really appreciate the time you guys take to watch the videos and to comment, because it gives me ideas on what I can do. Hence the papaya protection, individual protection, as opposed to a whole big greenhouse that was like a parachute last winter. Anyways, I'll catch you from the next video. Bye for now.